Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is KK. Hey girl, hey. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1K. It's free for you, but it means so much to me. So help me reach my next goal, y'all. 1K. Another video. Let's get into this one, y'all. Excuse my hair, excuse my appearance. It's like 7 in the morning. Yeah, y'all just gonna get this look. I mean, at this point y'all should be used to my hair. I realized that, well, I'm not gonna say I realized because it was brought to my attention. Does slow me. Last video I mentioned my 30-day signing service challenge where I'm signing up for 100 signing services in 30 days. For the people who are doing this with me, I didn't even think, it totally slipped my mind that how are y'all gonna do this 30-day challenge with me if I didn't even list the signing services that I was gonna sign up for. So in this video, if you go in the description box, there are going to be over 100 signing services to sign up with. Now, I have not went through all of these. This is really a compiled list. I had a couple different lists that I got from a couple different places. I'm gonna talk more about that in the video where I'm actually showing signing up for signing services and the things that you need to make sure that you have on hand before you sign up for these services, what to expect. I'm gonna do a whole video dedicated specifically to that coming up soon. So like I said, if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video, because baby, that video is coming. It's coming soon, okay? In this video, I'm just gonna drop the list and I'm gonna let y'all know what I've been dealing with or what I've been experiencing so far in this 30-day challenge. If you haven't seen my last video, I'm gonna go ahead and put a card up here for it so that you can check it out. Basically, I am doing a 30-day miracle morning challenge along with the 30-day signing service challenge. So I'm getting up at 5 a.m. every morning and I'm doing my miracle mornings. I'm also gonna make a video on that, so make sure that you stay tuned. I have been like in a rut to where I'm not being consistent, and I know the only thing that you can do to combat analysis paralysis is take action. So these 30 days is forcing me to take action and to spotlight my personal development, because you can't live the life that you want if you're not the person that you need to be. In order to have a better life, you need to be a better person. So the first step in having a better life is to make sure you're doing the shadow work to become a better person, period. Y'all, when I tell you, these 30 days have been eye-opening. I'm grateful and I'm glad I'm doing it. And honestly, I probably will still get up at 5 a.m. even after these 30 days, just because it's just doing something. I'll talk to you a little bit about avoiding distractions during these 30 days. If you're doing this with me, kudos to you for taking that initiative and taking the steps to get out of your funk or to get out of analysis paralysis. Or even if you're not in analysis paralysis, this is just good to help jumpstart signing up for all these signing services. So in this video, I want to talk a little bit about avoiding distractions while reaching your goal, because since I've been focused on these 30 days with my 30-day challenge of miracle morning and my signing services, it seems like shit is coming out of the woodworks. When I say old friends popping up who I haven't spoken to in years, people who have publicly talked down on me and then want to like cop deuce behind the scenes in private.
Same hoes that was sending shots, they reaching out like they back itching.
Like weird shit. When I say weird shit, niggas that I haven't spoke to in years, y'all, sliding in my DMs, sending me messages on Facebook, and it's just not 1 or 2 or 3, but it's like people who they know I don't rock with them. And it's like, why are y'all reaching out to me? Why are you trying to get back in my life? Like, why are you surfacing back now? I feel like I'm under attack. Like, that's the only way that I can describe it. And I feel like this is happening because I'm on the brink of breaking through to the next dimension. These people are being used by the enemy and don't even realize it because they're vibrating at such a low level. My I just made a sale. Hey. That's another thing. When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to share with y'all all my different income streams, my different businesses. I'm gonna show myself packing orders. I'm gonna show me going to my PO box, taking care of things. I mentioned in my 500 subscriber video that do own other businesses. I do want to bring you guys into that and talk a little bit more about that, but that just made me think of it because it just popped up a notification that I made a sale. So anyways, let me get back to focusing. What I was saying was, people vibrate at such a low level sometimes that they allow themselves to be used. Typically when bullshit starts happening to me, I know that I'm onto something. Like, it's always going to be static before the blessing. It's always going to be a test before the blessing. You're always going to have to go through a little rough patch before the reward come. Everywhere that I go, everywhere that I be. And I'm okay with that because I see the pattern. You're not bothering these people. You're not thinking about these people. You're not talking about these people. But for some reason, I just don't think it's a coincidence that all these people are reaching out to me within the same week of each other. That's spiritual warfare. If you ask me, if you don't believe in that, baby, that's you. But I know what I'm experiencing, and I know that this is motivating me because I feel like the enemy is trying to stop me and trying to distract me from reaching the next level. It's really motivating me to do the things that I need to do. I remember one time TD Jakes had this analogy about a boarding pass. When you're in an airport, the boarding pass gives you clearance to certain areas. If you don't have a boarding pass, you can't get through this checkpoint. And I feel like people who used to have access to me in the past, they're starting to realize that they don't have a boarding pass to get to this next stage in my life. Like, you can't have access to me. You might have been able to have access to me in 2018, 2017, 2012, but baby, it's 2021 and the price went up.
Price went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Okay, not everybody can have access to me. Like, stay over there. Honestly, the people who have reached out to me, I don't wish them bad. I don't wish anything bad on them at all. Like, I'm a person who pray for their enemies, and I'll make another video on that too. I pray for my enemies. I specifically call them out by name in my prayers. I pray for my enemies. There are reasons I pray for my enemies. It's biblical, it's spiritual, but I really do pray for my enemies. I don't want anything bad to happen to my enemies. I want my enemies to be strong because, baby, God says I'm going to make your enemies your footstool. So I need you to be strong because, baby, you can't buckle up underneath this weight. I understand that the tares grow up with the wheat. You can't have beautiful flowers and not have weeds grow up alongside of them. You got to pull them weeds out, and you have to do preventative measures to make sure those weeds don't come back. But you can't neglect the flower that you growing just because you too busy pulling up the tares. Like, y'all, God wants the best for you. God wants the best for you. God wants the best for you. So he's going to align things in your life to make the best happen for you. God is preparing you. New levels, new devils. I'm still trying to get it out the mud. If this is the warfare I'm going through and I'm trying to get it out the mud, you can only imagine what happens when you own. Like, is this a preview of what I'm going to experience when I'm on? And God say yes. That's a big misconception, is that people think that when you start living your life right, that everything is going to go right. When it's almost the exact opposite. When you go right, the devil realizes he just lost a soldier, so he's going to try to life up to get you to come back over to his side.
Something you need to know if you're going to dwell in the deep is the anchor does not excuse the storm. This is the lie that so many churches and people have told you for years, and I'm going to shoot it to you straight. You can have Jesus and have a storm. Storm is coming whether you have Jesus or not. Your marriage will be tested whether you pray in tongues or not. Your children will have to be taught whether you fast or not. I feel God right now. You will have A challenge that you're going to have to believe God for. Jesus does not excuse the storm. But can I tell you, Jesus usually escorts you into the storm.
But baby, I promise you, I will listen to God. God has done so much for me. There's nothing that can make me not listen to him. And God is telling me, girl, why would you go back to where I delivered you from? You're going to be in a worse situation than you were praying to get out of in the first place. And that's a word. Things I was experiencing, it was like, okay, I'm experiencing this for a reason. And baby, I say it all the time. You own to something. You own to something, y'all. And I know that I'm on to something. So I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. I feel my life changing. That's crazy. That's the crazy part about it is I feel my life changing. I can't expect anybody else to see it, but I feel it. Like how I go from not being a morning person to looking forward to waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Like how that work? It's allowing me to break out of my comfort zone and move in the direction that God is telling me to move. The distractions, the BS that's coming my way, I know that that is being used as a distraction to keep me stationary. You can't grow without movement. That's how you measure growth. You measure growth through movement. So shout out to everyone who sent me a message and was like, girl, how we gonna do this 30-day signing challenge with you if you ain't gonna cough up them signing services? So don't fret. Look in the description box. I have them below. I'm gonna go into more detail. I'm gonna make a video specifically for signing up for signing services. I'm gonna, share my screen, all of that. My hair, I feel like it's getting bigger by the minute, but it is what it is. I'm just so grateful for where this journey is taking me. I'm grateful for how this is challenging me, this journey to becoming a loan signing agent, making YouTube videos. It's challenging me. It's making me step out of my comfort zone. It's forcing consistency on me, and that's something that I've struggled with is commitment and consistency. Grateful that I'm being consistent. I'm grateful that I'm taking action steps to push myself out of my comfort zone, push myself out of analysis paralysis. And I just want y'all to know that if you are doing this signing service challenge, if being a loan signing agent is something that you really want to do, or any goal that you're trying to attain, stay focused. Know that the bullshit is gonna come, but also know that this is all in design. The bullshit is supposed to come. And be flattered. Be flattered when the static comes, because God trusts you that you're going to succeed through this. Like, he already has you winning this battle. So you have to have confidence and believe in yourself. But that, I think, is where the miracle morning comes in. And that is just, I can't wait to do my video on that, y'all. I feel like I just can't go back to where I was. Like when you first move out your parents' house and you like experience freedom for the first time and you're like, bruh, I could never go live back with my parents. The first time that you move into a house from an apartment, you're like, bruh, once you're exposed to certain things, you can't go back. So I'm grateful about that. I'm happy about this journey. I'm grateful for y'all who are doing this 30-day signing service challenge with me. I'm sorry that I forgot to drop the list before. To the few women who did reach out to me, I already text y'all the list. Like, there was probably like 3 or 4 people who was like, girl, the women that I did send that to, that was just a partial list. It wasn't the whole list. So if you want the whole list of the signing services that I'm using for this 30-day challenge, make sure you hit the description box. I'm trying to think. I know this video is all over the place, y'all, but just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me and understand that the process, the journey is not always going to be pretty and smooth. But baby, if it's worth it and this is something that you want to do, put your all into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Anyways, I don't know, this video a little bit ranty. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 1K. I'm going to be uploading a video about my morning miracle routine. I'm going to be uploading a video showing how I'm signing up for these signing services, everything you need before you sit down and start signing up for signing services, all of that good stuff. And once I hit 1K, baby, we close. Once I hit 1K, I'm gonna let y'all into my other businesses, and I'm about to apply to become a certified minority owned business with the SBA. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's why y'all gotta get me to 1K so I could let you in on this. Like, what is better than women doing their thing? Like, it's cool to be cute, baby. You can be cute all day long, but where that bag at? That's blessed. Like, that's blessed. And I want to bring y'all in on that. I want to bring y'all in on how we can change the trajectory of your life. Stop being a basic bitch. It's time to boss up. Give me the 1K so I can show y'all the tea. Wash your hands. Pray to God. Love yourself. See you in the next video. Peace.